All right, we are back and starting a lot quicker this time. So we are at table 1. Got a couple interesting decks going on. Why don't you read some of them off while I update our handy dandy overlay here?
All right. So we have a Trinity Royal Retreat. Seems ripe for a Hunt the Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Yusuf Kaya Strength in Numbers deck we saw last game. We have a Dragon's Roost, Bad Penny, interesting, and a City Park Tamaska.
I love any sightings of Roost. I'm a happy camper.
I know. It's interesting. We have 4, pretty different decks. Also, it's always interesting to see Roost in a game from a perspective, or from a, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Watching perspective, point of view. I don't know. It makes some interesting situations.
All right.
Especially if it is actually Hunt the Hunters.
All right, so turn order. We got yellow first. Yellow, red, black, blue.
It looks like they're having the same prestige counter problems we had the other day.
Oh, I see that. Well, this will be fun.
It's fine. I mean, you can always hold your mouse over it and see.
Yeah.
Ooh, somebody has a fancy counter out.
Ooh.
Everybody has a fancy counter out. What are those for?
That might be for their prestige, it looks like.
Ah, yes. But then they got rid of the bags, which means they don't have the actual tokens anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems like a mistake, but
yeah,
whatever.
Still need the tokens to play with. All right,
Right.
let me make sure I got this yellow, red, black, blue. Cool. All right, let's start. Oh, there's the tokens. Here they come. All right. So they have their first players decided, rivals is decided. So I should probably fill that out too. So much information.
Yep. Jeez, get on it.
I know. Yellow, red, blue, black, yellow, and blue. All right. A lot of token noises.
Mm-hmm. Click, 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 shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Clink, clink, clink.
It's been funny, like, watching these games without hearing them talk, because usually, like, when we were playing, right, you're hearing people talk over all this. It's just like,
yeah, I'm not sure a good way to do that. At least, like, from a streaming perspective.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can. Well, I mean, plus it's like I don't really want to put the onus on the players. Of,
Oh, yeah.
knowing they're on stream
For sure.
But
Yeah, I think this is fine. Like, they don't have to do anything different on their end, and we can make guesses that may or may not be right.
exactly.
All right, building the city deck. Looks like everyone's ready to go. Here we go. And of course, we get the round 1 Chinese New Year. Never fails.
Yep. So sad.
So
Such a waste of potential.
Yeah, maybe that should get like an errata, where it's like shuffle back in if this is the
if nothing
first
was
turn.
shuffled in.
Yeah.
If nothing was shuffled in from this, shuffle it back into the deck.
Yeah, and draw again or something.
Or even just shuffle it back in. Like I just
Yeah,
like it.
Either way. I'm used to Arkham where there's no free effects. You don't get freebies. All right, so it looks like Tamaska's up first. City Park. So we're thinking probably Animal Kingdom or Call of the Wild.
Yeah, gotta be. I mean, it seems pretty obvious it's gonna be one of those two. Let's see, we got Tour Guide and Sad and the Skateboarder.
Uh-huh.
So it all depends on, do they have an animal turn 1? Or an attack card? Because obviously you want to exhaust her to start triggering that City Park.
Right. Yeah, Tamaska allows you to not have to worry about just recruiting and passing. You can recruit, do something, and actually start getting agenda pretty quickly.
Yep.
All right, Crazy Cat Lady. Like it. So with the which is the one that counts your total animals? Is that Call of the Wild or Animal Kingdom? Animal Kingdom, right?
Animal Kingdom.
Right,
Animal
okay.
Kingdom is the one that you have to have 3 different animals. Call of the Wild is every time you attach an animal to somebody without
Got
one
it.
in the streets. And here comes presumably an animal.
Yep.
The
Swarm. That's a good one to have right now.
It is. So since they attached it in the Haven, it's pretty safe to assume it's Call of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Did they reveal it or did they just draw it? I missed it if they revealed it.
That's a good question. I'd also. Well, it must have been some sort of other animal if they drew it.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, if they drew it, it's got.
Tokens falling through the cards. Usual TTS fun
Classic
stuff.
TTS.
All right, so we got one more action to do something. And looks like we're gonna take a draw. Well, I think they still gotta decide what they're doing with the sad here. Oh, they already took it. Cool. Never mind. We're all good. Over to Trinity, who
And
probably really like.
And a sad. I
Yeah,
wonder what's gonna happen.
I'm sure she likes that sad still sitting on the table.
Yep. As long as one of those 2 vampires has 2 stat, then ready to rock. All right. Completely impartially, I'm now rooting for Levy Rex because they stacked all their prestige tokens instead of making me count. So, like I said, completely impartial.
See, the days I always liked the days before we had the big counter, where once anyone paid for any amount of money, you could see everyone's cursors go right to the stack.
Yep. Ooh, what is it? And here comes Leia,
Yep.
who is good, but also not necessarily ideal for. Although, I mean, Trinity can obviously trigger on herself as well.
Right. But if you use them together and use Leah, you're leaving Trinity out there alone.
Right. I mean, I think what you just.
Yeah, I
triggered
think.
the sad
Yeah.
way. Yep.
Yeah.
And sure enough,
There we go. Hunt the
Hunters.
Hunters.
A good start for them, getting to knock out a sad turn 1.
Yep.
Oh, there is a Dragon's Roost, though. They went
This
double
is
hit so
true.
quick.
Yep. Yeah, even if you don't see a Dragon's Roost, there's enough effects in the game right now that attacking mortals is not a one and done for sure thing anymore.
Yep. At the very least, you should, the first time, you should kind of wait. Usually, it's like people will kind of be like, "No, I don't have anything," and after that, it's generally not as big of a deal.
Yep.
But
make sure to play your player attack cards face down. Just ask if there's any reactions or anything like that, and move on.
It's never a bad idea. It doesn't take that much longer.
Yeah, I'm the type of player like I don't know if it annoys the rest of the table or not, but I will like talk out steps of the game that I'll play through. Like, we're this step.
Right, yeah, for sure. I think that's always a good habit. It is kind of interesting that they didn't choose to block. I mean, I realize, that's 2 damage from a social attack on Bad Penny, but it's gaining $1. I mean, I also don't know what they have in their hand, but
yeah,
it's getting $1, and there's no card associated with it, right?
Right. There's no possibility of getting knocked out. You're getting paid, and you're stopping the other player from getting 2 agenda turn 1.
Turn 1 Herald.
Turn 1 Herald. Yep. Interesting. I always feel bad putting Herald on a 5-cost character, but in this deck, I don't think there are other titles to be had.
Right. Yeah, it's not nearly as big of a deal here, I don't think.
All right, we've got Montgomery.
Familiar faces.
Yep. So obviously we know strength in numbers. So he'll probably spend a turn. I think last time he recruited. Well, no, he already played the title, so that's already.
Yep. Yeah. Which this gives him a little discount at the expense of he's only really missing out on 1 point, 1 agenda.
Right.
So it makes sense, right? Draw a vampire and then play them both out next turn and go to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You've only missed out on 1 agenda. Seems very reasonable. And being hunted by the Dragon's Roost.
Right. Yeah. Probably not super worried about getting prestige drained or anything like that.
Well, we'll see, right? Because the Dragon's Roost Malkavian Bad Penny makes me think
that's true.
Dagger and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, Smoke. That's a good one to get out early, especially for Dragon's Roost.
Yep, it's a classic Dragon's Roost card.
Dragon's Roost is very sad when they can't see Smoke.
Yep. But now the question is, are they gonna try to do something with Bad Penny and then stand her, or I honestly
take the Vagrant?
That's what I was gonna say. I might take the Vagrant. It was like having a Vagrant on your leader.
Yeah, the leader that needs to block stuff. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Way.
Like Smoke is a target for sure, but not one that you need to give a Vagrant to.
Right, and if you have Bad Penny to block for him,
mm-hmm.
Bad Penny. It seems like the Vagrant on Bad Penny seems like so much more use.
Right. All right, we're moving right along here. We got the students. So I think Tomaska's got to work on probably removing that sad.
Yeah. 2 stat boosting mortals too.
All right, there's the Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom gets the point. It's a good agenda.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is that. See 1 animal turn 1, right? And you start getting points.
All right, here's another one. Murder of Crows.
Not an animal.
No, not an animal.
But yep, they're gonna
Yeah,
looks like
I
leave that
would-
on top.
I think that's a good call.
Backup's a pretty good card. I mean, especially again, obviously we don't know their hand, but like, you know,
You already have it giving 2 shields for Tamaska.
right. It just mostly it's like if you're gonna do something like attack with Tamaska, it feels bad.
Sure.
um,
And then did they
So
just
that's-
take an action to draw it?
yep, they
Okay.
sure did. And then they have one more action because Tamaska gets you back in action.
Mm-hmm.
And so now they might go after. I wouldn't be surprised if Tamaska goes out and attacks.
Right.
And that's why that's why maybe they spent that action to draw so that they can get another city park trigger. Yeah, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
it's
don't
not
know
gonna
if
be sad.
Tamaska.
Oh, or maybe
I don't know if Tamaska paid for
Uh-oh.
her blood.
I think she did.
Wouldn't she be at
She's a 5. Yeah.
5 from the first sad? Wasn't there sad
Crazy
turn
Cat
1?
Lady took Crazy
Oh,
Cat
did
Lady.
he? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Never mind.
Oop,
That
Predator
Apex?
just
Yeah,
gonna
you-
stay on top.
Yeah, you put that right back where it was.
Yep. No, that does make sense. Right? Putting the third animal on Tamaska. I actually I don't know. I might have put that animal on Crazy Cat Lady. The sewer rat.
Yeah.
Right? Because that way you leave Tamaska open, to keep putting animals down and standing or something.
Right. Because now she has to. Which. The Murder of Crows is easily detachable. So that's.
I guess that's true too, right?
Yeah.
There's a sad you can always detach the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
I actually.
So they have options.
Well, I take that back. I'm used to playing. I'm thinking City or the other one, right? Where you want to detach stuff.
Right. Yeah, I think they had two options they could have done there. Get rid of the sad for the 1 point to take it away from Hunt the Hunters. But now they've turned on their clock, so they're going to be getting 2 a turn now. So
Right.
I think
Well,
that's
actually,
probably more valuable.
'cause, like, I don't think she could have taken out the sad, right? Because she would have needed a 3 damage plus 3 damage.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because neither of them have a 2 stat.
Mhm.
So.
In which we know, because who are they hunting? Yeah, they're hunting Hunt the Hunters, so we know they're going to get an Apex Predator. So I think, I don't know, is it worth trying to fear out Trinity for a couple turns? Looks like
Maybe.
Leah's attacking something.
I'm presuming the sad
Yeah,
with the card. See, and this is why.
there it is, intimidation. Okay, yep.
Yep. I mean, again, it was only 2 damage, but like, that's why you got to be nervous. And I might have just blocked that first one.
Mhm.
Because it's only 2 damage.
Right.
Like, obviously, as an intimidation, that's only 2 damage. But if that was Apex Predator, that would have been
Yeah, big oof.
3. Oh wait, it can't be blocked anyway.
Oh, right, with Leah's ability.
She's alone.
Yep.
Yep. Good old.
Reading cards. Good old reading cards.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like girl at.
All right, Trinity's going out.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that puts her in a vulnerable spot. No blockers.
With an Apex Predator coming up.
Right, you know that's on the field.
Yeah, like and that's there. That this seems.
And she's exhausting too, so yeah. Okay, going for the tour guide. Now she'll be able
I
to...
guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
be able to
'Cause
scoop
the
up.
tour guide gives you 3.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're getting a roost.
See, and
There it is.
but now. Oh, it was a
Okay.
physical attack.
It was a physical- oh, yeah.
That was a key piece of knowledge.
Yes.
Because I was thinking
Okay.
it was social.
Yep. So that's only 2 damage
Oh.
going to Bad Penny.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't know about that play. knowing Roos is online and playing that attack card.
Right. I mean, I get like you can't just cower forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I'll actually be interested if the Tamaska goes after Trinity with Apex Predator.
I think now is a good
I think
time. Oh, cable car.
Yep. I mean, the problem is, you're not gonna do much damage to her,
Right.
so that's sad. But you're keeping her down for an entire turn,
Right.
which means she can't help the sad. But there's also no sad in the street. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
it's an interesting call.
The agenda doesn't key off the leader exhausting or anything like that. So
Right.
yeah.
It also does let you kneel and stand to Moscow, right? So
Got Lori.
I mean, I guess you could either Apex Predator or one of the mortals, but anyway, I should probably, there's two people who have turns before that, so. And yep, there you go.
Here we go.
The double recruit for cheap. Yeah, like I said, so all they did was they missed out on one agenda turn one, in order to save basically 3 prestige.
Oh, well, look who it is, June.
Yep. Which, we don't really rate June, but I understand why she's in this deck, because you're trying to claim Prince.
Yep.
She's cheap.
Which this deck did do last turn.
Yep.
What? Oh. Was Lori missing a blood?
She has 3.
Yeah. And look at it. Look at that.
So let's see. Who is going after black? Okay. Interesting. Because you got to think they're claiming Prince next turn.
Yeah. So who?
So actually, here's another fun thing, right? Maybe you don't. Does
Tamaska go for Prince?
Oh, that's true too, I guess. Well, you'd have to burn one of the animals though.
True. But you could use one of the animals. Let's see who. No, never mind. I thought one of them might have a combat related ability you could have used in the middle or something.
Yeah, no, you can't. They all detach.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not true. You could use Murder Crows, detach it, and lose the blood.
Yeah.
Pull blood off somebody.
Right.
All right, so let's see. We have
lots of targets in the streets. Johnny.
Okay, interesting.
Johnny, okay. I've played Johnny in Roost decks. I get why he would be in there. But I feel like the times I've tried to make it work, it just doesn't.
And it just his icons don't seem to add anything.
Yeah, not right now.
His disciplines, right? I'm curious what the discipline stuff is, because it looks kind of all
over the place. Yeah.
Which, I mean, again, there very well could be a plan. It's just we can't tell what it is right now. We haven't seen any library cards, so. But yeah, I actually don't know. Now Tamaska might not want to put down Trinity, because you don't want Trinity to. You want Trinity to be able to attack Yusuf.
Yeah.
Claims.
Interesting.
Right? I mean, it's only 1 damage, but.
I would not have expected to see Jacob in that deck. Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess I get it. It's a 3-cost attacker who can, right now he's dealing +2 damage.
True.
Okay, 6 prestige left. 7 prestige left.
7, yeah. Yeah, there's one off to the side, but
yeah.
Sure.
I was like, wow, did they really go down to 2 prestige for that?
Interesting turn. Just the double recruit. Okay, another mortal. Oh.
Chef. Yes, chef.
Yep. Draw the card, gain I don't know, is that presence?
Yeah.
Alright, Animal Kingdom. Gets 2 agenda. Alright, so right now the agenda totals we're at 3 and 4 with 2 unflipped agendas. I'm very curious what the roosts. Could it be another strength in numbers deck?
I don't know. Maybe that would kind of make sense. I mean, right, with the four,
Mm-hmm.
And that also makes a little bit more sense for Johnny.
Right. Yeah, you thinking about claiming it with Tomasca, I think. But that's a lot of available attackers. Well, I guess not really, because who's his rival? Who's hunting? Who's hunting yellow?
Red. So red, no cards, right? So.
No, that's who they're hunting.
Oh yeah.
Black is hunting them. So Yusuf.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how heavy that deck would be on attack cards, but it doesn't look like that's happening anyway. So looks like we're going after a mortal. Maybe not. The Tomasca deck, or Tomasca player doesn't need to go after Prince. They're already generating their own agenda with the animals and going after the mortals. But I think it is a good idea to slow the strength of numbers player down.
Yep. Oh, granted, we also saw them win last table. So
yes.
But this is looking pretty good for the users.
Even just the board state that everyone can see right now. Yeah.
Okay. And especially because now that he's got, now that they've got the 4 vampires, they don't care about Harold anymore. So losing that off Yusuf is fine.
Yep. Okay, so he munches on. Whoa, that card went through the table, or into that bag of tokens. Either way. So munches on the mortal, gets an agenda that puts him up to 4. So right now we're tied. No sad on the board for Hunt the Hunters. There it is. And I believe we got one more action. I don't believe they did their City Park trigger. Maybe they're doing it. No. Yeah. Nope. Just drawing.
Just don't know what's to draw.
Okay. Yep, burn amend. There we go.
And it is
another Apex Predator. Ooh, baby. That stays on top.
That baby on top. Yep. I mean, like, you've already got 3 animals. You don't really need another one.
Right.
Apex Predator is maybe the best attack card in the game now. So.
All right.
It's a cop.
All right. So Hunt the Hunters gets slowed down a little bit. Yeah, I think Leah should still be out in the streets.
Leah's not. She went back home from.
Oh, right. I thought she just moved. Never mind.
And
right. Yep. We're gonna royal for some. Try and get some sad. Nope. Another vagrant.
Vagrant.
Does Trinity claim Prince? Since Tamaska is down for attacking, can't play Apex Predator. Nope. Vagrant. Crazy Cat Lady wouldn't have been able to play. Or no. Is Apex 4 or 5?
It's only 4.
Okay, never mind. It's only 4.
Yep. 4 BP, 2 damage. Beer. It's good.
It's a lot, yeah. Ghost. I like Ghost just because of that one physical card that can do like 4 damage when he has no physical stat.
Yep. So Ghost seems a bit weird here. I mean, I guess it's got to be for the icons because the ability is a bit odd to me. With like Leia, who doesn't stay on the streets if you don't want her to, and Trinity, who doesn't have Protean. So.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. There's 2 agenda and
claiming Prince. Yep.
Everybody get their shots in. I mean,
we might
can do a 3 mental against. Oh well. Or there's that. For 4.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big damage.
Yep.
And now, Leia or Crazy Cat Lady can just knock him out.
Rough.
Kind of feels bad though, as the rival having to go first.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if they if somebody else pings them for 1 and then you go with 4 and knock them out, there's a free agenda for you, not on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's the hold up here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's not anything he can do about it.
Unless they're deciding if they want to attack. I probably should.
I mean, he takes the damage either way.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it does look like we're deciding, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. We do have a judge in the room, so I don't know, maybe they're asking rules-related questions.
Perhaps, quite possibly.
Well, before we saw the irresistible voice, I was going to say that what is going on? Oh, he's going to discard 1 for the damage. Okay, sure. That's actually a really good ability to have for Prince claiming, because you can do it every time you take damage.
Yep. So now I think the other 2 people need to try to knock him out this turn, because if he keeps Prince, like, you're just not.
Yeah, I was gonna say he already has a pretty beefy coterie. He's gonna be getting more money per turn. Plus, no, Harold will go away. So it kind of gets refunded in a sense from Prince.
Oh man, they passed up a chance to attack. I think that was a
Oh
mistake.
man. Okay, sure. Mental attack.
Oh, although actually, I take that back because Tamaska does have a sewer rat that can. Well, no, because he's probably gonna mend. Yeah. It feels like a mistake. Crazy Cat Lady should have picked for one.
Yeah.
Because like they're not getting an agenda out of it. I don't know why Crazy. I mean, your rival,
Right.
the person hunting you, has already gone.
Red player's not getting anything out of it. So, yeah.
Hey, like, seems like a mistake to me.
Superman.
Because of that. Yep. Because there you go. He's back to full. Like, that's why I think that's a big mistake.
Yeah.
And now I think that I think that he runs away with this. I don't see any way anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's like a very surprise Leia, coming through to beat him down. I don't see any way that he doesn't win this.
We could see a Jacob pumping a Molotov.
That's true. But Montgomery gives +1 shield.
Oh, right. Yep.
Attacks.
Yep.
Like, I mean, again, well, I say that. Obviously, they're still, wandering the tunnels. But that to me, that's basically the only opening at this point. Like, they're getting 3 agenda a turn.
I thought am I thinking of the other game? I thought we saw Wandering Tunnel. I can't look at the decks with our.
It was the other game.
Okay.
We've only seen. No, there's another.
I have fun trying to hit him now too. That's more shields for them.
Yep. Yeah. No, I mean, it just like I said, it seems like this is over. They're seeing the numbers.
All right. Hey, I had a good call. All right, so Jacob Jacobs Chef, get some more agenda. So let's see, we're 3, 2, 4, and 4. Now, last game we saw the table kind of. We don't know if it was a conscious effort or not, but they collapsed on the Knowledge is Power Under Hollander player who was running away with the game. I wonder if we see that again here, because we do have 2 decks that can deal damage. I mean, Tamaska obviously has a few good attack cards.
Has a couple.
Has a couple.
Couple Apex. But, I mean, the problem is, like, it's going to take such a concerted effort.
Right. No one else is going to be getting ahead.
Yeah. Well, and I guess, though, like, with Strength in Numbers and
Interesting.
Call of the Wild, they're both getting agenda every turn.
Right.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Right.
Montgomery in the Strength in Numbers deck. That is interesting. Why are we hovering over June?
because they're attacking.
Oh, okay. Johnny is attacking?
Try to
Yep.
whittle down that coterie.
Yep.
It's basically just going to be like, can they put up enough firepower? Montgomery blocks.
Secrecy needs to be paid. Okay, so 4 damage. It doesn't look like they played an attack card, but Montgomery blocked. Okay, so that's one close to being down. Now, I think Late Night Snack is in Torpor too, right? It's Coterie. Am I wrong?
What?
Is Late Night Stack?
In coterie and torpor.
Okay, so not gonna stay down for long then. All right, back to first player. There's Sad. Okay.
Oh, they could defeat Montgomery here.
Yep, using the sewer rat.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it sewer rat or murder?
Or they could weaken somebody else. Murder crows. Or they could weaken somebody else.
Yeah.
Which, like, if they have another animal in hand to keep the agenda turned on, then I think that's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm. Because Animal Kingdom is still far enough ahead of the other decks to where using one action, and it doesn't even use an action to get rid of one of their what the highest threat of the table is. So yeah, I think that is also a no-brainer. If they have the cards in hand, that is.
I mean, the other side of that, right, is like they could, even if they don't, they have an Apex Predators, they could always try to get it off with the mask anyway. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Crazy Cat is going crazy. And the majority of that coterie is exhausted too, so kind of have your pickings of who you want to start going after.
Yeah, like you gotta punch somebody, but
don't go for Yusuf. You gotta get rid of everyone else first. Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Dragon's Roost.
Oh man. That's what's so funny about this game, because if the Dragon's Roost player could just for laughs just start messing with the table and start protecting the prince for no reason. I think going after June is a good call, because June is going to start feeding him 2 cards a turn just for having
and this
prince.
has to be an Apex, right?
I think so.
Like,
maybe
you stand to mask up.
Yeah, right.
And just you fear if you don't kill June, you fear her, like.
That should be happening at the end of the attack, I think.
Yep.
If that's the city park.
Yep.
Unless they said no reaction and they just haven't put the damage down.
Oh yeah, that should not have happened until right now. But I mean, I don't think it. Well, it could matter. It doesn't. I don't think effectively it matters. But
yeah.
Yep. And see now, June's. Well, now you can kill either June or Montgomery.
Mm-hmm. I say June.
Yeah, probably.
Like, sure, you're wasting the fear effect, but at that point, who cares?
Getting rid of that 2 draw, though.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Yep.
Nice. Now he's got a mongrel. Rocking and rolling. Right, murder should be burned.
Yep, because it defeated. Now you play that mongrel, get back up to your 3 animals. Stand to Moscow again.
Mm-hmm. And you still get to do something because you get that action back. I will be upset if I don't see Crazy Cat Lady attach some cats.
She's crazy.
I just love the flavor of that ability. It's great.
Yep. There goes the mongrel.
What?
Right? Wasn't that what it? Oh, Alley Cat.
No, I mean, I'm also just saying what over why the Alley Cat.
I don't really know.
You can get the Alley Cat out for free, and you want the mongrel for mongrel reasons.
Yeah, I mean, the mongrel you can't mend this turn, but like I don't think anybody's coming after you. Well, actually, I say that they are in the lead, right? So like,
true.
But mongrels also provides you some defense against physical attacks,
right?
So. Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah, mongrel plus the swarm, like that's give yourself a good amount of protection there. Interesting. Yep, paying for Alley Cat. And drawing into turn. All right. All right, San Francisco Fog. I don't think that really affects anyone right now. Or ever. Like, it definitely hoses some decks in particular, but I don't think any of these.
Yeah, and I haven't really seen nearly as much Molotov.
Right.
Lately.
Someone had it last game because I saw them discard it for mending, but yeah.
There. Wait, who are they attacking? I missed it.
I also missed it.
Like I heard the poke, but I didn't see where it was.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
No. They're not attacking the party.
Well,
they're attacking someone because they have secrecy. So okay, they're apexing.
Hey, Apex Predator.
Is that Bad Penny?
Ooh.
Or did Bad Penny block?
No, I think they apex Bad Penny.
Really? And no one blocked?
Can't with Leia.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's good.
So that's interesting.
Luckily, Bad Penny comes back pretty quickly, so still have a couple. If they're trying for some sort of knockout, they still have the rest of the coterie to go through, and she'll be back by then. So, it looks like Trinity went after. There was Sad out there. I must have missed it. Okay, so Trinity went after some Sad. Goes up to 7. So everyone's kind of floating up together. Strength in numbers, that takes a big hit though. That puts them really behind.
Yep.
And then, so that's their 2 actions. I thought maybe they were royal retreating. Still a mystery of what Ghost is doing. All right, moving on to our prince. More sad. All right. So let's see. June is 3, so she'll come back now. I wonder if he has a. No, he does not have any. He does not have any vampires in his hand. I was gonna say maybe if he had another low enough one, he could maybe recruit, but that's also kind of risky.
But I think you probably do draw a vampire this turn.
Yeah.
To recruit next turn, right? Because like Prince is making you dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another 3 coster, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else they would really be doing this turn. Frenzy, yep. Get some mending for Montgomery. Some more agenda. I feel like I would have just munched on the cop. Unless there's something that Montgomery needs to be 5 BP for, but I'm not sure what. Seneschal. Ooh, a domain, alright. That's not something I was expecting to see.
That is interesting, for sure. And why the skateboard?
Yeah, that's I was gonna say.
I'm very confused.
There are
Like,
more
Vagrant
valuable
seems like a
targets.
more-
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vagrant seems. I mean, I guess it's like they have to give you a prestige to get an agenda, but
Yeah. I would actually have taken the sad, but yeah, I don't know. Because the Hunt the Hunters player is gonna want to go after them. Make them pay you.
you can't take the sad.
Oh, that's right. It's a citizen or vagrant. So yeah, take the vagrant. I guess. Yeah, but I guess your idea of blocking off agenda makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that anybody cares about the cost.
Right. Everyone's high enough. It's just a curious inclusion in that deck.
Yeah, it is.
At all for me.
Yep, and there you go, 2 vampires. Because that's the other thing, right? Is like even though he's got 4 vampires back out now, he'll still only get 1 from strength in numbers because June comes back.
Right.
Even.
Right.
Our good friend, the athlete.
I imagine Tomasco would like that athlete. All right, strength of numbers clicking up here.
All right.
I'm seeing
All right. Well, they did a good job keeping the Brits under. I mean, I still think they're in a good position, but the animals are also in a pretty good position.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think they might be far enough ahead to where the prince Yeah, I don't know. If the Prince can't do the full scoring of strength and numbers, that's probably what's going to do them in.
Yeah, but I do think that the Animals has to recruit a third vampire here soon. Because I think they're vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're who to go after right now. All right, so Jacob is going after the athlete. I think that's a good pick. That's why we have that's 2 instances of strength and numbers decks with the 4th person being stuck in the Haven at the beginning of the turn.
Yep. That's the weakness, right? Is if they can knock you out, it stops you for 2 turns. Or, stops you from getting the full.
Right. Oh my goodness. Emergency blood bag. It would be funny if you could use it now to bring Bad Penny back, but...
I mean, I guess you can use it for a Bad Penny and not pay a card, but like...
You're paying the card now, anyway. Like,
Yep.
you get more uses out of it, I suppose? You're also
spending-
using an
you're
action.
spending
Yeah.
An action to pseudo draw 2 cards that can only be used for mending wounded characters.
Right. Yeah.
Just not good. I will stand by that. It's not good. This is like the one situation where I kind of understand it with a Roost Bad Penny, because you can get her back in 1 turn without any other cards, but like, meh.
Right. All right. Bad Penny's back. I need to see some roosting. We haven't seen 1 roost yet.
Right. And see, like, that's the problem with using Bad Penny is with Roost, is that like she dies easily.
Right.
She's
She comes back quickly, but she'll get knocked out easy enough.
She's only got the mental stat, right? So, which is also ironically like the worst one for a Malkavian to have, because you've got Insanity Defense that already blocks the mental.
Right.
So,
and mental, like I usually in my head see mental as the attack type that has more of like the effects versus raw damage. Like there are some like Mighty Fall and stuff like that, which wouldn't even apply to Bad Penny anyway.
see, I like using mental as the attack that messes people up. But you're right in that by blocking a mental attack, you can end up taking an effect that you didn't want to take.
Right.
Wow, that hunter's already at 7.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Everyone's kind of floating up together.
They snuck by. All right. Well, apparently or maybe just I. Ooh, yeah. Was premature in anointing the prince. Fair enough. But what is interesting, right? Like what that big attack on the prince did, it forced him to use his big heal card then, which meant it was not available to bring June out
Right.
on his turn.
And when June got knocked out, he had no reaction, which I was kind of surprised about.
Yep.
Like you have all that fortitude and nothing to do with it. So I gotta imagine taking at least one of these sad away. Right?
Yeah, I think you have to.
Especially if they're not going to recruit.
Or maybe this is the time to Apex Predator Trinity.
Also true. Let's see. What would Alley Cat be good for? Yeah, Alley Cat be good use of Alley Cat to get rid of that Vagrant off of Trinity before Apexing.
Yep. Definitely think it looks like that's what they're thinking. Yep.
Yep. There we go. Bye-bye.
Burn that Vagrant. I'm assuming play the Mongrel now, right?
Yep. Yep. No. Looks like we're just going to attack. Well, the Mongrel. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Play the Mongrel. Stand
back up. Yep. Pay the
Gives
blood.
you +1 damage. Yep. Like we said,
There we go.
definitely the Alley Cat was easily the play. Why would you ever play the Mongrel?
Draw that Sewer Rat.
Boy.
All right, so now he's got 2 blood worth of undefendable blood loss, which is interesting.
And now you can also play that Sewer Rat. Oh, actually, he has a Sewer Rat already, right?
Yeah,
so
right. So
he Tabasca.
Mm-hmm.
2.
There is no one in Torpor right now.
Yeah, but the exhaustibility.
Oh, right. Yeah, wounded.
It does actually have an exhaustibility.
It does have an ability, yeah. I'm always so used to just stealing it off someone. All right, I think he's attacking.
See,
attacking
so
Trinity.
I think they should. Well, I guess unless they're playing the physical card.
Yeah, there it is.
Nope,
Apex.
Yep.
Yeah. Seems good.
It's 2 damage.
So that's 1, 2, 4. Yeah, 2 damage total going out.
Yep. And a fear.
And a fear and stand your leader.
Yep.
Seems good.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse. That's what I think. What I do here is play the Sewer Rat.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay. That makes sense too, I guess.
What's his hand look? Yeah, okay.
I feel like.
Do you look for some vampires? Like
played the other Sewer Rat. Oh, maybe looking for attack cards too, right? Like we don't know what's in their hand.
Yeah.
But like play the other Sewer Rat on Crazy Cat Lady, and then heal Tabasca twice, and then mend her, and she's all the way at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because now she's only going to be at potentially 4.
Oh, he's discarding a Sewer Rat. Interesting. I wonder if
So I get it, but I think that mending is actually helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I am surprised they haven't recruited someone else yet.
Yep.
Hidden Trinity some more? Alright, so that's another 4. Oh. Really? Okay.
I mean, you don't really need to kill Trinity right now.
No, you don't. Alright, I think we're mending. Well, he still had an action though, so.
Or did they not attack?
Guess not. Moscow, what? Down to 2 for... Oh, for... Did they not pay for Mongrel?
She was at 2.
Oh, okay. I saw them just take a blood off of her, though. Which is... Oh. Okay. Sitting on the brink. See, if that was out, then you definitely go after her.
Yeah.
Nope, she does not stand. Yeah, I think so. Mongrel allows Tomaska to prevent only physical, and Swarm is only aggravated. So I think she's in a vulnerable spot because she also does not have a blocker.
Right. Yeah, it just... I'm a little confused why they didn't recruit. Like, they've got plenty of prestige. Tomaska's super low. I don't get it. I mean, besides obviously just sort of forgetting to man the sewer rat, which is something that happens all the time.
Yeah, I can definitely say that I forget to do free triggers and stuff like that all the time. All right. Leah going after some sad. Makes sense. Get on another intimidation. Yep. All right. So we're going up to 9.
Surprised you didn't. There wasn't a roost.
Right? Where's the roosting?
Right.
Show me the roosting.
And again, like this is why I've messed around, or I've sort of played around with the concept of Bad Penny roost, but like it just, I don't know, man.
I mean, even
Because,
if
like,
you know the card's intimidation, so you're looking at 2 damage. And I imagine being a roost deck, you have reactions. Oh, right.
It's Leia.
It's yeah. We've gone over this before.
Yeah, hey, that sounds very familiar. We've done it twice. Which is funny because like I literally played Leia recently, and for those same reasons, and did the same thing with Cossack in another game, but.
Hey, I just got some sort of TTS achievement.
Hey, me too.
Anyway, on to the actual game we're talking about.
All right. Yep. And that 1 point from strength in numbers.
So let's see. Totals right now we're at 9, 7, 5, and 8. What does this deck do right now? There's only one agenda on the board to go grab. Well, you could grab the skateboarder that you that kind of feels bad. That kind of feels bad though.
Well, I mean, but like
you wasted an action.
Sort of what you wanted, right?
Yeah. I guess that's true.
No, like you kept it safe potentially, so.
Okay, Martine. I think that's a good call. Is beefing up your coterie. You got to knock out 2 people to remove the 2 agenda gain.
Exactly.
Attacking Crazy Cat Lady.
Yep.
I'm curious why. Why not? Why not? No, not that. Why not go for Tamaska?
Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming because it's well, I don't know if it's a physical attack, but maybe not. I don't know.
I looked away. What happened? Mental attack was a fight or flight.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm super confused by that. The attack literally cannot be blocked. I guess by Roost, but did he even do any damage? Wasn't Cat Lady at 2 already?
No, she was at 3, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you don't just get rid of Tamaska.
Or maybe she was. He did play backup, I think, for 1 shield, so I don't know either.
Okay.
I don't really get it either.
Like, Tamaska is what's generating the agenda right now.
Yep. At this point, it feels like just a race.
Yeah, definitely. Which fun games, but right now I think it's a race just between Hunt and Animal Kingdom.
I mean,
like
I don't
Prince
know.
is in it. Prince is in it, but
because Prince is back to 3 a turn, right? So 2 turns.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 turns without getting any
without anything on the board. Yeah.
Which I also don't think they can get it next turn because they would need 3, but like they're guaranteed to win basically in 2 turns unless a whole lot happens. The question. So the question becomes like, can somebody else race it? Which hunters definitely could,
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because they're at 9. They just need to kill 2 more hunters or 2 more sad,
Which they can easily do.
over 2 turns.
Yeah.
Right. Animal Kingdom will be at 10, presumably 12. So Animal Kingdom will also outrace them. But both of those seem easier to slow down as well.
Okay, looks like Johnny is gonna do something attacking. He is attacking June. Someone in that coterie. "15 minutes left in the round." You know, for a 90-minute game, it feels like it goes pretty fast.
Sure does.
I don't know what's going on. Johnny attacking Tomaska? Okay. Looks like that's what we got.
That's weird.
Okay, so that's 4. Is that enough? I didn't see what.
Nope, that's 4 shields.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see what's back up.
I'd been like, why attack Tabasco? Like,
Yeah.
it's not your rival. You get no points for it.
Right.
You're slowing them down, but like, the next person is in just as good of a position. I just don't really get it. Like, go after the agenda to me at that point.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like they grabbed one of them, so there's that.
I mean, like, I wonder if people have forgotten about the skateboarder. It's like pay them a prestige. Like, who cares?
Right.
You have 7. Like, whatever. Get to agenda. Make the big boys beat each other up and try to maximize your agenda. I don't know.
Still waiting for that roost.
There was one.
Was there?
He's had one. Yeah, there was one. At least one, maybe 2, but definitely one. So that's the problem with the hunters, is that Roost can just stop them.
Oh yeah.
Although
it hasn't happened yet.
Right. Well, I say that, but like they can
free money.
Now with Trinity, they can potentially attack twice, right? Like they can go with Ghost without a card. If that gets blocked, then Leia. Well, they can always just go Leia with the card anyway.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Oh, free money was for mending. Okay, I was gonna say, how are they playing this? They did both their actions. Got it. All right, over to Animal Kingdom.
Is it
probably sad? Yep. We're getting down to it. Only 3 cards left in the deck.
Left, so
2 of them are
2
sad.
sads and something else.
What?
Whoop. Tomuska died. Big change in this game.
Yep. It's X-Wing rules. They went off the board.
Whoop.
Oh, they went off the board, so they are destroyed.
They flew off into space.
I think Tomuska should have 2 blood. Yeah, there we go. Oh, can't stack the tokens on the card. Should be at 10 agenda, I think it was. Because I don't think they've added any yet. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they should be at 10 now. Which one they only need to
go after. Take both.
Kill literally anything that gets you the point.
Yeah, take both the SAD away. Hey, they sewer ratted. There we go.
Or at least one. Because the hunters can't win this turn, and you go first. So really, you just take one of the SAD and then play your other vampire to protect him.
Yes.
Just do it. I see your hand there. Just go for it.
There we go. Drea. That's a long time to hold on to Drea when you're playing all the animals.
It's a long time to hold on to Drea. I mean, they got all the animals out so early, though, that
I guess that's true. But you could have saved a bit of blood there, but she never got taken out. So. So yeah, recruit, take a SAD, call it a day. I just punched my mic.
Well, I didn't hear it.
So. Oh, okay. Cool. Just wanted you to know. Drea has 4 prestige, which should be blood, but maybe there's another one underneath the card.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think the full cost for Drea was paid. Unless, did he just take it from his personal and put it straight into his general?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess.
Sure. Okay.
They just. So another sewer rat. Oh, they detached the other one.
Mm-hmm. Earth meld. Sure. Yeah. Keeps her more protected.
Yeah, but they didn't pick up an agenda this turn, right? So, like, they still need to pick one up next turn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, by the time it comes around to them, they'll be sad. Like, the SAD will be there waiting.
That's true, I guess. But you're putting a lot on saving from a Dragon's Roost.
Yeah, true. All right. Just move on over here. And we'll see what the Hunters player can do.
Yep.
So there's at least, yeah, there it is. Okay. Not that really changes much. So do they have enough?
Well, I mean, Ghost can do it without even a card.
Well, I
Unless,
was gonna say there's sequencing.
unless Dragon's Roost. Well,
Yeah.
I would not.
What?
I mean,
Are they preemptively attacking her, worried about Roost? Like if they roost, you're already attacking her.
well, but if this is Apex Predator, now you can do it with Ghost without spending a card. I get it, right? Apex Predator, yep. Kills her, you get an agenda.
Oh, they're rivals.
Sand
Yeah.
Trinity.
Okay. Yep.
Sand Trinity, Ghost goes out.
Yep. That's what I was missing, is Trinity being able to stand from Apex.
Yep. That's why I was like, that has to be Apex, because otherwise that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Ghost goes out.
Yep. Up to 12. It seems like it's, can they stop the city or the animals?
I don't know how.
Especially now that, well, I mean, Bad Penny will come back, but
They only need one.
yep. But I mean, 4 damage is not nothing, right?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna need 2 attack cards potentially. What just feels bad about that though is like the Bad Penny player may just not, because if they block, then they're literally handing the win to the Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we'll see, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe the Prince, maybe the strength of numbers will pull something out. I'm not totally sure how they get the agenda here, but I guess they can kill Tabasco. And that's one problem.
Kill Tamaska and Greed.
Yeah.
June is attacking Crazy Cat Lady.
See, this does kind of get into an awkward, or potentially could get into an awkward, win. Not, I don't want to say win making, but kind of like the Roost deck being able, or very basically deciding who wins,
Mm-hmm.
depending on how this goes. Right? Because like, let's say that they're able to slow Tabasco down enough that it takes another turn, and then it's like there's a Roost deck.
Oh, there's a
See,
rain.
there you go.
Yep. Same thing that happened last game.
Yep. That's why I think you take the point when you can. But well, that's not why. I should not lie. I think I may need to recalibrate and expect that card more, but it just there's so much that can go wrong. Like, take a point when it's available.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it wasn't available though. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have attacks.
I can see this deck not having a lot of big attacks.
Right. I mean, we've already seen 2 Apex Predators, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Looks like a draw then. Or did they not do June's draw?
Don't know. Yep, it was the June.
Yep. Hey, there it is. Called it.
Agreed. There it is.
Hey, I made another good call. So did he just not have a way of killing Sad? Really? That sucks. Or even the skateboard. The skateboarder's right there. Really? Didn't have a way of getting 3 damage? Ooh.
Oh man.
That's he's still got to beat he's got to beat the rest of the table who has plenty of prestige to bet with. So he's got 2 influence, 5 prestige, and that's it. Hunt the Hunters player can beat them on his own.
Right. I mean, you'd think Hunt the Hunters just bids everything, right?
Right.
I mean, all but one.
Oh, okay. Last word, which should. Okay, so now we're at 1, 5, 10, so you can go 9 because you can't bid your last prestige.
How much is Prince?
Oh, right. I wouldn't think of Prince. So 3,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, 12. Okay, so there we go. But yeah, Hunt the Hunter player still goes over you.
Can still beat it by itself. Yep.
Right. If I was a Hunt the Hunters player, I'd say I'm not betting anything until someone else does. Make the table pay for some of it.
Right. Well, I mean, like obviously, yeah, Tabasco votes no. Hunt the Hunter, you got to, right?
Right. Okay, there's the last word. There's another last word. I have to imagine they voted no. Did the Hunt player not do anything? I guess it doesn't matter. I mean,
he only got to 12, but
right, yeah. Weird.
Yeah, but I mean, like 6 prestige feels like not a price to pay. just in case.
Well, what else would they have to put them to 13?
Huh?
I mean, I'm saying why do they even bother bidding? They can't get to 13.
Because I don't know, something weird happens. You get slowed down.
I mean, that's 2 other decks that will win.
Even if the game goes another turn,
right?
They win either way.
All right, back over to. Oh, I got the wrong one. There we go. All right, back over to Dragon Strength. That's what I'm gonna call this. Dragon Strength.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
You do that.
I don't see what they could change about anything right now. Did they even blood bag? Did the card even get used? Yeah, I think it did. Because she's at 2. looks like that is... It will be time. I forget time rules. Does it go all the way back to first player? Or is it it will be back to first player. So we're not even gonna get a...
See, so that's why you stop it, because now you lose. Or wait, is it Prestige the first tiebreaker?
I think it is. Let me check.
Okay, never mind. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't know. I still feel like just stop it, because then there's no tie.
Mm-hmm. You guarantee yourself the points, because I think he still could have. He still could have won and put himself one over him. I don't know. Tiebreakers are active player, most prestige, player order. So yeah.
So I don't think active player matters.
It won't, right? Because if it was the hunt player's turn, it would.
Right. Yeah, but when it goes to time, there's no active player.
Oh, right, because it doesn't even move into their turn, right? It just is in limbo, or does it stay the last person's turn?
No, like there's just no active player when it goes to time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're saying the same thing.
Okay.
I mean,
just go for the agenda, right? Because it doesn't matter, so just go for 2 agenda.
Now, what would be interesting if they had a way... What? Oh, they're okay. We got to have an appearance for Jesus.
Yep, obviously.
The whole game has led to this. It would be funny if the Roos player had a way of knocking the Prince player's character out with a Rain on Your Parade. Because that would put them to, let's see, they go to 11, 12. Oh, no, it'd still be tiebreakers. So. This was a weird game. Definitely fun to watch,
yep.
But a little weird.
Yep. I mean, like with 2 strength numbers, they're kind of defensive. They create a lot of thinking in terms of who to attack.
Burning Jesus. Oh, and he gets the agenda for that too. That's funny.
Yep.
How that works. So yeah, if he would have had a way to knock out a Prince character with Rain on Your Parade plus Jesus, that would have put him to 13. Or no, Rain's not steal. Rain is just lose, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. That might be a little gross if it was steal.
Yes. I think that's the game, right?
It should be.
I presume.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this one.